everyone, and welcome to this reading. This is going to be a love reading, and we are just going to explore your person's current thoughts and feelings. Just a very quick energy check for the collective. As usual, we will have 3 groups. Group number 1 will get this pretty Christmas decoration. Group number 2 will get this cone. I feel like the camera doesn't do any justice to this cone. It's so much prettier in real life. And group number 3 will get this Christmas decoration. Let's get some more space for it. Okay, so I will put the timestamps in the description box as always. Please take your time in choosing your group, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this pretty Christmas decoration, this will be your reading. Let's see. What are your person's current thoughts and feelings? A very quick energy check. We have the High Priestess. We have 2 of Pentacles. We have 4 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Okay. 6 of Cups. I'll try and squeeze as many as I can. That way the messages will be clearer. The Sun. Oop. 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. 3 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Let me get one card from another deck. We have the Master Artisan. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to put this now. Just squeeze it somewhere here. Okay. Okay, for a lot of you, I'm seeing distance or no communication. The 2 of you are not exactly in touch. I'm not even seeing like a very faint communication. You're not talking to one another, or you are at a very big distance from one another. There could also be some sort of obstacles between the 2 of you. So communication is blocked because of something that feels forbidden or feels like it's a secret. For a lot of you, whatever connection you share with this person feels like it could be a secret that the 2 of you share. And in a lot of cases, you're not even sure about how you feel for one another. It's like you're hoping that this person has feelings for you, and that person is hoping that you have feelings for them, but you're not very sure about it. It's a little bit of a wishful thinking going on, but there's not a lot of certainty here. There's not a lot of certainty. What I'm seeing here is that your person is not in the best state of mind. They are feeling very nostalgic. They are replaying some past memories that the 2 of you have together in their head. I wish I could say they find comfort in it, but it's where they found comfort before in these memories. I feel like at this specific moment, maybe it's because of the holidays, but it depends when this reading finds you, because it's supposed to be a timeless reading. At this specific moment when you're watching the reading, your person does not find any more comfort in those memories. Those memories are actually killing them. They have reached this breaking point where they're very heartbroken, hopeless. They feel like the distance is just growing, like the 2 of you are growing further apart. And they're very torn between holding on or coming forward or moving forward toward you and leaving everything behind. they are in this very meditative state of mind, and I feel like a lot of them are focusing on themselves, and they could be burying themselves in work, in their career, even in their studies. So they're focusing on their personal growth, trying to forget about you, about this connection, because whenever they think of you, they feel like they're drowning. It's like at this moment they associate you and your memory and the memories that the two of you share together with desperation, with even depression. It's like it's really bringing them down. And they are having a really hard time finding a balance between these negative emotions and just like finding the light, focusing on themselves, not being in that state of mind, because I feel that the state of mind is making them be very secluded, and they're like shutting themselves out from the rest of the world. I feel like, they're not very interested in romantic matters at the moment. I'm not seeing like a third party. I'm not seeing anyone in their life, not even friends. Whatever people they're interacting with at this specific moment is related purely to their studies, their career, like things they actually have to do. It's their obligation. Whatever they're doing at this moment is because of obligation. But if they have to nurture other personal connections, whether it's romantic or friendships or whatever, they're not focused on that. They don't have the energy for that at this point. And it's because of those negative feelings they have regarding your connection and the memories that the two of you have together and the distance that is separating the two of you. And I feel like the more this person is thinking about you and the more this person is thinking about this connection, it kind of makes them realize how difficult the situation is and how much both of you would have to work on this, and how much of a struggle there seems to be. And so that's why at this moment they're choosing to be in this very selfish energy, because they've been in this very low energy for a very long time, or for a while now. Maybe it was, like I said, maybe it was because of the holidays, I don't know. But they've been in this negative energy for a while now, and they felt like they were drowning. They felt hopeless. It was just starting to affect the rest of their life, and it's affecting the rest of their life because they've become very withdrawn overall. And now they're trying to focus on getting themselves out of that state of mind, trying to find a light somewhere else, focusing on something else. Because they want clarity, and they feel like there's not much they can do about it. So I don't know how, your situation seems a bit hopeless, to be quite honest. Like I said, for some of you don't even know if this person has feelings for you, and they feel the same way. So it's like sometimes they're asking themselves, is this all in my head? Am I imagining things? And is this like wishful thinking? Or is it even real? They're thinking like, if I were to do something about this, to do something about pursuing this connection, if they were to do something about pursuing you, coming forward, interacting with you, communicating with you, would you actually be open to it? Or would you reject them? Because they're not certain. There might have been certain feelings in the past between the two of you, but they're not sure at this moment if those feelings are still there. I feel like they're getting lost in details. Like, the more time has passed by, the more complicated the situation became, and the more complicated it's becoming. It's like I said, you're growing further apart, and they're realizing that, and they're getting lost in details, and they're like overthinking things and analyzing things. Like, this is not possible, this can't happen. A lot of them could actually find excuses because they are afraid that they could get rejected, or they are afraid that it's all in their head and they were just fantasizing, and they're afraid to face reality. If that should be the case, they're finding excuses that it's too difficult, that it's impossible, that's just too complicated, too many details, to take care of, and like justifying their lack of action, justifying the lack of action basically with that. But in reality, it's the fear. It's the fear that they will get hurt. It's the fear that things will not turn out as they hoped they will. It's the fear that it could just be a dream, and the dream might not manifest in reality the way they were hoping for, and they're not ready to give up that dream just yet. Okay? So group number 1, I hope that made sense. I will leave it at this. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this lovely cone, this lovely Christmas decoration, let's find out what are your person's current thoughts and feelings. Just a quick energy check-in. Ooh, okay, I already have 2 flying out. So we have Judgment. We have 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to squeeze something else there. We have 2 of Pentacles. We have Death. We have 8 of Cups. Okay. We have the Empress, the Devil, the Hanged Man, Knight of Cups reversed, King of Wands. Okay, and I get 1 card from this other deck. We have the King of Roses. Okay, group number 2. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of lust here. Your person has incredibly fiery thoughts about you, but it's not just that. It's just that they're very focused on that aspect at the moment. But I'm seeing a lot of good things. I'm seeing clarity. I'm seeing work, like they're willing to put work into this. I'm seeing a new beginning. I'm seeing your person getting ready to leave something behind. And whatever this something is some sort of uncertainty. There might have been some uncertainty in your connection. Your person might have had to choose between you and your connection, and something else. Or they might have been distracted from your connection, from you, by something else. Like they had other, not necessarily priorities, other responsibilities to juggle. And I'm seeing here that they're working towards making the situation fair for you, towards leaving whatever that situation is behind and starting over. And I'm seeing that they want to make you their empress, whatever gender you have, okay? They see you as somebody who's like, I mean, we have the empress and the devil one next to another, and the empress is a very fertile type of energy, okay? So it's this very sensual, very primal, animalistic type of energy towards you, and the Hanged Man. So they're really, really caught in this lustful frenzy when they think of you, and I feel like that's what's driving them. That's their engine at this specific moment. But we do have the King of Roses. So your person is constantly thinking about you. There could be some distance or some sort of obstacles or some, like I said, some uncertainty at the moment. But they do see the light at the end of the tunnel. They do see the possibilities. They do see the potential of this connection, and they believe in this connection. They are willing to work towards this connection. And for some of them, there could be some legal matters involved here. For some, even a divorce. They could be working on a divorce or some sort of papers that need to be resolved. Maybe some financial details that need to be sorted out, okay? It could be related to shared finances with somebody. It could be related to somebody's career. It could be related to a previous marriage, like I said. Now, with this Knight of Cups reversed, I'm sensing that, your person does have romantic feelings for you, because we do have the King of Roses, which is basically the King of Cups in that deck, or you could associate that as such. But I feel like your person at this specific moment, leaving the lustful thoughts behind, they're trying to be very logical about this. They're trying to tackle the situation in a very intellectual, logical way, keep their head on their shoulders, not get carried away by their feelings. The Knight is also, it's not like completely immature energy, but it's not as mature as the King of Cups, okay? So maybe the fact that the Knight is reversed could be talking about the fact that they're more mature in their emotional stability. They see the situation in a more mature way. Before, they might have looked at things through very, romantic eyes. They didn't think of all the, serious matters, practical matters. But now they're starting to see it. Now that there's a certain maturity here that comes with that, because, the stage of a knight is over, okay? They are kings now, and we have two kings, right? So they are taking control of the situation. They are very determined to take control of the situation, and whatever they are leaving behind, I see that it's a big thing. It's a big thing. This is like, I wouldn't say sacrifice, because at this point, they don't see it as a sacrifice. They might have seen it as sacrifice before, when they're, like I said, a bit more immature and fearful. But now, they don't see it as a sacrifice. They see it as, I've lived this time in my life. I've learned my lessons. I've done my best. It's time to move on from this. And I'm going to move on with group number 2. This is the person I want by my side. I think we can accomplish amazing things together. So that's what they're seeing, and they're very, very attached to that idea, very passionate about that idea, very determined, and it's almost like an obsessive thought. You know what I mean? It's like they're very focused on it. It borders a little bit on obsession. It's almost like their only focus at this point. It's all they can think about, how to leave that situation behind and come towards you, and show you how they feel, or I don't know. I'm seeing I'm seeing immortality. I'm seeing forever. This is what this person wants with you. They want forever with you. It's like, I'm never going to let go. This is my everything. This is the end for me. Okay, the end of the line for me. So the ultimate goal, the ultimate prize. There's nothing more that I could desire. With this devil, it could also be about the forbidden fruit. Okay, so I'm getting the emphasis on it's right under the Judgment and the Eight of Pentacles, and we've been talking about those legal issues, finances, whatever. It could be like the forbidden fruit for some of you. So we could be talking about some sort of a third party, but that third party is not as influential now as it used to be before. The presence is that presence is fading away. It's not the obstacle it used to be. It's not the obstacle it used to be, and they're really focused on resolving that situation. Now, I'm not sure at what stage of your connection the two of you find each other because, like I said, you could be talking, but I'm seeing a little bit of disappointment from your part. And I want to clarify, this Eight of Cups just real quick. And we have the Emperor, and then we had the Empress before. Maybe this whole thing is happening because you put your foot down, because there was some sort of an ultimatum. If there wasn't an ultimatum, there will be an ultimatum. You are being advised to issue an ultimatum and put your foot down and demand fairness from this person. But they will, there is this wisdom, this maturity that will come. And I'm seeing a lot of full moons here. So I am seeing a lot of clarity. You might even, your person might even tell you, they might even tell you something that it's going to be very surprising. It's some reality, some clarity that's going to come forth. Maybe you were not aware of the real situation until they're going to share that with you. Maybe the situation was a bit tricky. I'm guessing you knew how bad things were in their life to a certain degree, but you were not aware how bad exactly were those things. They might have kept a few details from you because they didn't want you to be caught in that dark pit with them. They didn't want to drag you down there with them. But they might, they might find the courage to share it with you. And this is going to be a very, a breaking point in your connection. It could trigger all this transformation, or it could be a part of this transformation where they will finally be mature enough and find the strength to confess what exactly has been happening there. But yeah, overall, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we have the Emperor, we have the Empress, we have the perfect counterparts, the perfect match. It's clear what this person wants from you. It was not clear how they were going to achieve it until now. But in the near future, things are going to change because your person is actively working on changing things to benefit your connection, to be fair to you, to give you what you truly deserve. And they genuinely believe that's what you truly deserve the best. So, and I feel like, for some of you, I'm hearing the message, just hold on. Believe in this. Hold on, because I am not letting go. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so group number 2, I'll leave it at this. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose this pretty Christmas decoration, this will be your reading. And as I was shuffling to get ready for your group, I had one card that turned around with 9 of Swords. So we're going to keep that one. Ace of Pentacles. Why did I say age? Very interesting. 2 of Wands. The Lovers. Five of Wands. Strength. Queen of Cups. 2 of Cups, okay. Page of Cups. And I'm going to get one card from this other deck. And we have the King of Forces. So first of all, we started off strong with some swords. I feel like your person at this specific moment is feeling very anxious and very uncertain about things. I feel like they see themselves in the dark. There is some lack of clarity here. There is some lack of clarity. And I'm hearing, like, the first thing I'm hearing is like you have options. So some of you could not be very decided about what you want from this connection, or if you want to be with this person, or you could be with another person, or you could have other options. And it's like your person feels like this situation is very dangerous for them. It's very dangerous for them, but they're willing to take the risk. It's like you see her holding a skull in this Two of Wands energy. Oh, hold on. Let me grab it in a different way. And that skull is in flames. So it's like they see that they could get burnt from this, but they're still choosing to give this a go. Because they have very, very deep feelings for you. I'm seeing we have the Lovers and we have the Two of Cups. They have very deep feelings for you. It's it's almost like you're perfect for one another, or I don't know. It's they could be very fascinated about your eyes, or they just wish they could express their true feelings openly. But I feel like there's a blockage. And this blockage could be either inner conflict, or you are not at that stage in your relationship, in your connection. It could be a battle of egos. Okay, you could have an ego. They certainly have an ego. So, at the end of every conversation the two of you have, it's like both of you are sitting at home or in your corners, regretting what you said. They are suddenly regretting all the things they said. They are regretting the way they handled things. They are regretting the fact that they acted in this very immature way. There's a lot of regret. Like, the feelings that they have for you are so deep. They are so deep, and they are so sincere, like really, really honest, really, genuine feelings. But what they show on the outside is just not the same thing. It's usually just, I don't know, ego, it's anger, it's harsh words, it's arguments, it's fighting. And then they go back home, they go back to their corner, and they feel sorry. I should have handled it in a different way. I should have told them. I should have told group number 3 how I feel. Why am I behaving like this? Why am I doing this? There's a lot that you don't know about this person, group number 3. A lot that you don't know about this person. You don't know about how they feel for you, and it's sad. It's sad because maybe all you've heard from this person that you are inquiring about was harsh words and arguments and criticism and just, I don't know, they fill you with rage, and they fill you with anxiety, and they fill themselves with rage and anxiety. And it's just so childish. And I feel like, I don't know, this Ace of Pentacles is this very intriguing energy. I feel like it also, again, Age of Pentacles, when it's supposed to be Ace of Pentacles. I feel like your person likes their comfort. I feel like they like their comfortable life. I feel like they are in this very, very comfortable place, and you don't feel comfortable to them because you're different. You are different. Maybe they were used to something else. Like I said, you could have options, and they are not used to being an option. They are not used to that. So that their ego just like steps in and makes them act all insecure, and makes them act all defensive, and that's why they're so, I don't know, sometimes very aggressive in the way they interact with you, because you bring them out of their comfort zone. Do you bring them out of their Age of Pentacles? Because I keep saying that, okay? So, you are a different age to them, a different era to them, a different time of their life to them. And they're not used to that. They're not used to that. And let me get more about this Ace of Pentacles. now I can finally say it correctly once I delivered the message. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, and it's like, Six of Swords. See, this is very contradicting energy. Ace of Swords is this energy of feeling trapped, and then the Six of Swords is the energy of, walking away, moving on from something, and then the High Priestess. And it's like, see, your person would like to walk away from this. They would like to walk away from it because, like I said, they don't, you make them uncomfortable. The whole situation makes them uncomfortable. It makes them insecure. It makes them fearful. If you have options, indeed, if you have the upper hand in this connection, you have the power in this connection, they feel powerless. They don't like that feeling. They like to be in control of things, on top of the situation, and they wish they could walk away from it, but they can't. They can't, because their feelings for you are too strong. And I feel like there's something that they just cannot explain, and it really frustrates them. Like, why? This is not me. I should be able to walk away from this, but I cannot walk away with it. And it's like there's something about you, and they're realizing there's something about you that keeps them there and keeps them trapped. And it's honestly like some of them could even feel like you're witches, like you did some sort of spells on them, because this is like so different from what they've experienced before. And it's like they're losing control over themselves. And okay, Eight of Pentacles. And you're shaking their stability. You are shaking their stability. You're turning their entire life upside down. And Two of Swords. And they see you as a temptress. Gender doesn't matter, okay? Doesn't matter. They see you as something tempting, but deadly at the same time. They see you as the end of them. That's how they perceive you. That group number 3 is going to be the end of me. So yeah, they're really scared. Okay, maybe their very defensive, very aggressive attitude is out of fear of change, out of fear of feeling not enough, out of fear of getting their heart broken. There's a lot of fear associated to this because you seem to hold so much power over them. You might not realize it, group number 3, but you do. That's how they perceive it. You do hold a lot of power over them, and it's their instincts. It's not just their shadow selves. It's like something very instinctive. This very instinctive fear that I should be walking away, but they're like sitting there paralyzed because they can't walk away. But it's because there's something that's holding them there. There's like, mesmerized, fascinated, enchanted by you. Okay, I have one. Ooh, can't see anything here. We have the Knight of Wands. It's like all the defensive are falling down. And, sometimes I associate the Knight of Wands with passion and ego. And it's you leave them weak. You leave them feeling weak, and they don't like that. They don't like that. And I feel like at this moment they're just really, really analyzing those feelings and those thoughts. Even as I speak, I'm just like getting this weakness coming over me. They're really, really feeling weak when they see you, when they talk to you. They just don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to handle the situation. There's a lot of fears. There's a lot of insecurities here. Okay, so I don't know. I hope that made sense, group number 3. I'll leave it at this, okay? Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.